Don't ignore this story, especially if you snack before bed. A 68-year-old man, known for living a healthy life, no smoking, no drinking, daily walks, suddenly passed away one morning in his sleep. No warning, no goodbye. His family was devastated. Doctors were shocked. What went wrong? After a thorough review, one seemingly harmless habit emerged: late-night snacking. He especially enjoyed fried foods, crispy, flavorful, comforting. But at night, when the body is at rest, these high-fat foods force the heart to work overtime. The result? Silent strain that, over time, pushes heart too far. If you, or someone you love, has this habit, take a moment to reflect. It's not about fear. It's about prevention. Sometimes, it's not a big illness that takes us. It's the small things we ignore. Watch this video until the end. What you learn today could save a life tomorrow. Have you ever felt a little hungry at night and told yourself, it's just a small snack, no big deal? It may seem harmless, but for older adults, that harmless bite could become a one-way ticket to the ER, or worse. Doctors have warned. There are 2 types of foods you should absolutely avoid before bed, especially if you're over 50. Why? Because as we age, our heart, blood pressure, and metabolism aren't as strong as they once were. Our bodies need more care, especially at night, when everything is supposed to be resting and recovering. The first culprit? High-fat foods, fried chicken, greasy burgers, rich cuts of meat, fast food. Sure, they taste great, but these foods thicken your blood, increase your blood pressure, and force your heart to pump harder. Even while you're fast asleep, your heart is working overtime trying to digest them. That hidden strain raises the risk of heart attack or stroke during sleep. And the scariest part? You won't even feel it coming. The second danger? Foods high in salt and sugar, like cakes, salty barbecue, processed meats, or even pickles. Too much sodium raises blood pressure. Excess sugar speeds up your heart rate. Together, they weaken your blood vessels, stiffen your arteries, and make your heart work harder. Over time, this can lead to arterial damage, stroke, or heart failure, especially if you're snacking like this often before bedtime. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up your favorite foods forever. You just need to enjoy them at the right time, preferably earlier in the day, when your body is more active and equipped to digest heavier meals. Think of sleep as your body's repair time. Don't overload it with tasks, especially digestion. Your health is not something to regret later. It's something you can protect now, and it starts with the choices you make at dinner tonight. When we're young, our bodies can bounce back from just about anything. A salty meal, spicy food, even a glass of wine before bed. But once we reach our 60s and beyond, everything we put into our bodies matters more. Every bite becomes a building block, either helping to strengthen our health or quietly wearing it down. Many older adults continue eating the foods they love, even when warned. And while the consequences may not show up right away, the damage can slowly build up day by day until the body simply can't take it anymore. That's why it's important to be cautious with certain foods. First, spicy foods like hot peppers, chili oil, or strong seasonings. As we age, our digestive lining becomes thinner and more sensitive. Just one spicy meal can lead to stomach pain, acid reflux, or a spike in blood pressure, especially risky for anyone with a history of heart problems. Second, organ meats such as liver, heart, or intestines. While some believe they're nutritious, these parts are high in cholesterol and purines, which can lead to gout, high blood fat, and put strain on the liver and kidneys. Next, processed foods like pickles, sausages, and canned meats. They're flavorful and convenient, but they're also loaded with sodium, preservatives, and additives that can silently harm your heart. These ingredients can spike your blood pressure and damage blood vessels over time. Alcohol, even a small glass in the evening, can affect sleep quality, increase the risk of heart disease, impair liver function, and destabilize blood pressure. Older bodies simply don't metabolize alcohol the way they used to. Lastly, cold foods, especially cold milk before bed. While milk is nutritious, drinking it cold at night can cause sudden blood vessel constriction, disrupt blood pressure, and may even trigger strokes in older adults with heart conditions. Remember, eating isn't just about feeling full. It's about staying strong, staying sharp, and living well. Small changes today can protect you from major health problems tomorrow. Some nights, you lie down expecting the same peaceful sleep as always, but then something feels off. Maybe your body starts to shiver, even under warm blankets, or your heart begins to race, your chest feels tight, and breathing becomes just a little harder than usual. Most people brush it off. I'll feel better in the morning. But sadly, not everyone wakes up the next day. When your body sends a signal, especially right before bed, don't ignore it. For older adults, even small symptoms could be the body's final warning. Feeling chilled or running a low-grade fever at night could mean more than just a passing cold. It might signal an infection, early pneumonia, or another illness your body is quietly fighting. If you also feel overly fatigued, don't try to just sleep it off. Shortness of breath or chest pressure, like something heavy sitting on your chest, can be early signs of a mild heart attack or heart failure. And if you have high blood pressure or diabetes, the risk is even greater. A racing or irregular heartbeat, that fluttering, uneasy feeling in your chest, might point to arrhythmia or even reduced blood flow to the heart, ischemia. These symptoms can appear subtle at first, but they should never be dismissed. Dizziness or lightheadedness when lying down may be caused by fluctuating blood pressure, inner ear issues, or even the early stages of a stroke. Pay close attention if the sensation is unusual or persistent. And then there's abdominal pain with no clear cause, especially if it's dull and lingers or comes in waves. It could be related to pancreatitis, intestinal inflammation, or other serious digestive issues. Your body is never more honest than in the quiet moments before sleep. Learn to listen. Those signals may be faint, but they could save your life. Don't wait. One phone call, one early visit to the doctor could be the decision that protects you or someone you love. Growing older isn't the end of the road. It's the beginning of a new, meaningful chapter. And to truly enjoy this chapter, there's one thing that matters above all: your health. That old saying, health is wealth, becomes even more true once you hit 60. Your body may not be as strong as it once was, but it can still be healthy. If you treat it with care, start with regular checkups. Many older adults skip the doctor because they feel fine, but it's often the silent conditions, like high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol, that cause the most damage. Early detection means early action, and that can make all the difference. Next, focus on living a healthy lifestyle. Eat balanced meals with less salt, less grease, and more whole foods. Get enough sleep, and try to move your body at least 30 minutes a day, whether it's a morning walk, light gardening, or some gentle yoga stretches. Small steps like these keep your heart strong and your body energized. Don't overlook something few people talk about: learning basic first aid. Accidents like slips, fainting, or even strokes can happen in an instant. If you know how to respond, you might not only save yourself, but someone you love. And most importantly, take care of your mental health. Stay optimistic. Call your kids or grandkids, catch up with old friends, join a local senior group, or pick up a new hobby. A joyful mind is the best medicine for aging gracefully. Age is just a number. Quality of life is in your hands. So cherish your body, feed your soul, and embrace each day with intention. Because every day you wake up is a new chance to live well, live strong, and live meaningfully. Growing older is a precious stage of life, but it's also more fragile than ever. Our bodies no longer bounce back like they did in our younger years. Every meal, every night's sleep requires more care and intention. That's why our older loved ones deserve not just our respect, but our attention, our listening, and our support. As sons, daughters, and grandchildren, we shouldn't only ask, "What did you eat today?" We should also be asking, "Did you sleep well last night?" Or, "Have you gone for your checkup lately?" Sometimes it's the little things, a reminder to see the doctor, a heart-healthy dinner, or a quiet moment to sit and talk, that help our parents live longer, healthier lives. The story of the 68-year-old man who passed away suddenly isn't meant to scare us. It's meant to wake us up to the small things we often overlook, like a simple snack before bed that silently adds strain to the heart. So what's the lesson here? That caring for our health doesn't have to start with big changes. It starts with small choices made consistently and thoughtfully, and that love for our parents, for ourselves, is sometimes best shown through a low-sodium meal, a gentle reminder, or just being present to hear an old story. If this message resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. It helps us keep sharing valuable content to support you and your loved ones every day. Health doesn't wait for the perfect time. Start today for yourself and for the ones you love.